Rashford losing form in Manchester United, I don't really blame Rashford, the player himself. I don't.
Him saying Rashford should leave the team. You see, every player, what I see is that every player needs another player to survive.
Every day you need Bruno to come to play before you shine. Then your career will do.
Everything I need to go. It is a fact. I don't know what is happening and they are keeping him at the club.
If your manager is as lazy as Ten Hag, he will always bring the foolish in you.
Yes. Rotation guy go to he hold ball and then he rotate. What is that? See, Manchester United don't have any winger better than that. Jot it down.
When he gets to the dressing room, then he can speak for him.
The appointment of Ole was actually solving the problem when he brought Ronaldo to the team. But this manager with that bad hair to come and destroy the team, sacking Ronaldo.
So today's edition, we are going to talk about why Rashford lose form and why Bruno is underrated. Like Bruno Fernandes is doing his best. You could see him carrying Man United where they needed goals most. He score goals, you know. But still, the world doesn't recognize him as the top player that he should be recognized for. So, but guys, just a discussion. Say your mind, flow. You know, flow. Why is Bruno with Man United? Why is Bruno lose form? And this thing, Rashford lose form, and Rashford is not consistent. Rashford, the last 2 seasons, the ball he played, if he's playing the same ball, he should be one of the best players in Premier League, and he should be part of the Ballon d'Or. But he's lose form drastically, and he's played the same position. I should think. So, but guys, let's talk about this.
I think when we talk about Rashford, we'll take it one by one. I'll talk about the Rashford, then my brother will also say his mind. Rashford losing form in Manchester United, I don't really blame Rashford, the player himself. I don't know if he's not doing enough, but I don't blame the player himself. I said that Manchester United is having a problem. They were trying to solve the problem, and they are sacking those who can solve the problem, keeping the problem himself. That is the manager. Everything I need to go. It is a fact. I don't know what is happening, and they are keeping him at the club. Last week he made a comment that even bore me the most. How can you come to the public and say that I'm winning trophy? What are you doing? That's not trophy. That football you are playing, you are winning trophy. Is that what we want to see? That's not what we want to see.
No.
Charlie, that is not what we want to see. We want Manchester United to get back to being the Manchester United. You are giving too many excuses. Manchester City is there, rocking EPL. You are giving too many excuses. Look at what Pep Guardiola is doing. When we want to rank managers in EPL, I don't think he will be in the first 10. No. Not even in the first 15. I'm telling you. That's the fact. So Eric Ten Hag is the one destroying the player. And I think the player should be smart enough to move from Manchester United as soon as possible. Because last 2 seasons, yes, PSG want this guy. But this guy too, I don't know why he doesn't want to leave Manchester United. I don't know whether the Manchester United is his home. I don't know whether they want him. But look, you've watched Messi and Ronaldo all play good football. And if you want to follow their footsteps, or you want to be similar to them, or be that great player like those Ronaldinho, Zidane and things, and you are in a team that is off form, the only thing you can do is to move. When you try everything, maybe you give yourself 2 years, you try everything, is not working, you have to leave the club. So I think Rashford, his problem is, so far as he will be in Manchester United, the problem is Manchester United team is poor. It's poor like rotten rat. So the fact is saying, if I just leave, that is the only solution. That's the only solution.
He said something in the beginning which I will agree with. They are solution and keeping the problem. That's what I will agree with. But him saying Rashford should leave the team. You see, every player, what I see is that every player needs another player to survive. Are you getting it? When you study the terrain that Rashford is playing with, you realize that when Luke Shaw was playing behind him, are you getting it? He was performing. Yeah. So where is the problem coming from? You realize that the current person you are playing behind him is not performing for him to perform up to his standard.
Okay.
Are you getting it? So maybe that might be the reason. So if United should see this and bring somebody in like Shaw, that will make Rashford shine. Then Rashford can go back to his old days. Talking of him living there, when he leaves and he goes elsewhere to meet the same problem, what will he do? He's still draining down. So I disagree with my brother with that. That's my take on it.
Okay. To me, I think the coach, I was every time I say that the coach personality affect the team. The coach is mwah.
Like
So and also we shouldn't put this thing Rashford inconsistency so much on the coach. He has been like that. Rashford has been like that.
No.
And also, and let me learn. And also as a professional footballer, you let's though we know that the coach is part, but as a professional footballer, the coach has come and he's putting you the same field. Okay, the same field. You say you need some certain player. Do you always need such player to perform the work that gives you money? Do you need such player? Messi has been in Barcelona, and coaches come and go. Even they come for spend 1 year and they go. But that year, Messi will say, still Messi perform at the top, because of the quality he possessed. Show us your quality. Do you depend solely on the coach to come and perform? No, you can say that we have me, Chelsea, I'm a Chelsea player. We have Mikhailo Mudryk. We feel like he's a coach. We have changed thousands of coaches, but still the guy is sharp. He never means. So no, the coach is part. But you as a player, you need to be consistent. Because wait, the last 2 seasons we had the same coach. United had the same coach. Rashford performed. Rashford was giving them the numbers. The same coach. You talk about Luke Shaw play. Every day do you need Luke Shaw to come to play before you shine? Then your career will be doomed.
No, talking about the player, you realize that the problems at home also counts.
Okay.
When you are not being professional, that is when you allow things of your house or anything to take over you.
Yes.
So I was reading something the other day, and they were like, he's having issues with his wife and her kids. I don't know how authentic it is, but I realized that is also dreaming him. Are you getting it? When you're a professional, you need to put everything aside and focus on your work.
Yeah.
After working, then you can do what? You can go back to those problems.
Yes.
If you are a professional, I'll repeat it. You have to behave like someone who is a professional. Are you getting it? But a player managing a player, it also counts.
It counts.
Are you getting it? If your manager is as lazy as Ten Hag, he will always bring the foolish in you.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Good Fernandes. Is he underrated? Why people underrate the guy? Is he an underrated player?
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes is underrated. To me, Bruno Fernandes is underrated. This is due to the fact that he gives the numbers and they don't perform well in EPL. We don't see him. He carried the team, but at the end, United is useless. That's the end story. So, if your manager no good, and then you can play a very good football, we don't see that for you. We will see that, you are just ordinary player. So Bruno any day can play anything.
Yeah.
That is the fact. That is why I'm saying he's underrated. Look at the number of goals he scores. Look at the way he scores his goal.
Yes.
Look at the way he plays his ball. Look at the way he flow in the game.
Yes.
I mean So I'm telling you that he must be clever enough to know that Ten Hag is his doom. You see, that is why sometimes when they say education, I'll make this comment. When they say education, education is very key when it comes to even football play.
Knowing what
Bruno Fernandes cannot even think critically to know that this team is doomed.
Yeah.
Whatever he does, he is not powerful to decide the players to come to the team.
Yeah.
He plays with the people he can play with. The system is not helping Manchester United. It is the tactical system that's not helping Manchester United. What always pains me is that this manager will come and say, all the time I've been to Manchester United, I've been winning trophy. What is trophy? What are you winning? FA Cup. Domestic hero you want to be? Even you are not the domestic hero. In the league, the local league, we have been seeing people more than you.
Yeah.
You see,
Yes.
you are having this problem. Manchester United, generally, they are having problems since 2013. I'm not going to lie about that.
Yeah.
Since 2013, they are trying to solve this problem. And I think the appointment of Ole was actually solving the problem when they brought Ronaldo to the team. But this manager with that bad hair came to the manager to come and destroy the team, sacking Ronaldo. This Samasa, you sack Sancho. You say where Sancho go? Who be your winger? If you have to go depend on. If that rotation guy go depend. He hold ball and then they rotate. What is that? See, Manchester United don't have any winger better than Sancho. No. And they let him go. They don't have any replacement. And they go and buy Sexy. What Sexy go do? You have Welland and you go and buy Sexy. For what? No, I want for what? You want to go, you have the Welland already. You are not feeding the guy to score and you go and buy Sexy. So I'm telling you, the fact is that Bruno, if I am Bruno, I will leave Manchester United. I have the agent. Bruno any day will get a better club and go to.
Definitely.
The only problem he may get is that maybe Charlie, your role, I will reduce and give you small. Maybe your role, Charlie, they can't meet superstars. So Charlie, you go, they slow down small, make it no ball. Because Bruno, they complain to my everybody knows. If they complain, then you see that in teeth, you go come like vampire. You know about that. But if he come like that too, he dey perform killer. He dey play football, and I enjoy him, especially if he launch in short. I dey enjoy that thing. So Charlie, I think Bruno is underrated. That's the fact. But I think maybe he should find a way and leave Manchester United. Because if the management, the top management are not solving the problem, why should you be there? If it's about money, then you can stay. Maybe Manchester United paying you well, so maybe the money you want collect. So make it day. That be me my take. If the money you want fun, but if you be say you want play football, make the world see him say play football. He's good. He should look for other club. That's the fact.
The fact is that United problem is not about the players per se. It's a managerial problem.
That be the team.
The problem is coming from the board.
That be the team.
I won't lie to you. United's problem, for instance, let's take it that this studio is for someone, let's say it's for you, and I'm the manager. I see that this is what I'll use in the studio, which will be of the best use of the studio. But you say no, I should use Type-C charger. Are you getting what I'm saying? This is the problem of United. The coach wants this, the management also wants that. Are you getting it? So that's the problem of United. Bruno, I swear you, Bruno is a very perfect player. I see Bruno as one of a kind like Modric. Bruno plays his football like Modric. Look at Modric of Real Madrid. Are you getting it? But here lies the case. The reason why he's being underrated or not looked up to or not talked about is because of the team he's playing. He has been suppressed in the team. Meanwhile, he's doing his best. So that's what my brother has said that too. Look, for him to be better, he should leave the team. You will see how he will shine. If he should leave United right now, you will see how Bruno Fernandes will be flourishing. Are you getting it? So that is it.
And I will say sometimes to him, it's because it's not always about the money that they give them. Their ego too counts. It's their ego. Oh, we want to play United. People, the fans know us for United. They want to bring the team back to the bad me. They do that check. You know, career go die.
But you, let's take this trend. Let's take one trend and let's look at it. At least, even if you are blind, you should know that the trend since 2013, after Manchester United, after Ferguson left, this is the problem they are facing. They are facing one particular problem. They are not consistent. They started buying Pogba, world-class record. Sanchez. All these top players, they started well, especially Pogba started well. The other person, you go like all the F for the time inside. Now Sanchez came and he was even bad. Sanchez came under Mourinho. Charlie, forget. Mourinho knows the problem of Manchester United, and he was even saying it. Point blank, he was saying it. He was able to buy Abramovich and teams, bring to the team, and they were at least they were not bad like Ten Hag style, and they were at least they managed to be a second position. They made some second position. Apart from that, they were performing very well in Europe, the Europa. They won the Europa. Do you understand? And they were not that bad, so they thought that the addition of some 2-3 players will make the team conquer, but the team keep coming down. Then this summer. Delete. Is that you make more? He came and he was saying, "Oh, in Manchester United, you are useless because Manchester United team, you cannot solve that problem." They bought Maguire, world record fee, 80 million. They couldn't solve that problem. You are coming there. So I'm just surprised. If I'm there, I'm thinking that these players need to leave. Casemiro is dead in Manchester United. He can't do anything again. He has lost his team. He has lost his place in the Brazilian national team, and I don't think he's coming back. So Manchester United is a hell. It's a problem that needs to be solved, not just by one.
Do you know the funny thing? I heard a rumor.
If they don't sack their hand, they will never succeed. Yeah, I'm done.
I heard a rumor that during the transfers league season time, they were searching for a coach, and they look around, they couldn't find any better coach. Even I heard that they went to Zidane.
It's a lie.
They went to Zidane, they didn't find a coach, so they settled on Ten Hag. I could tell them that they have better coach, young coach that they can come to do something. It's not always that they should settle on their ego. I mean, I say ego, sometimes their ego.
I'm telling you that United problem. It's not the coach per se. Look at Ten Hag's days at Ajax. Are you getting it? He was performing. So ask yourself, what's the problem now? Are you getting it? Though you can't compare those leagues to English league, but you ask yourself, when he was at Ajax, he was performing. He was doing well. That's how come United brought him to England, isn't it? Yeah. Now ask yourself, why is he not performing now? He is even having better players as compared to Ajax those days. Yeah. So why now? United problem is not coach. It's the management.
But this manager needs to leave because he's too opaque. He doesn't want to listen to advice. I think he should go to his own humble.
I know you Ronaldo fans hate him because of what he did.
No, I am not personally. I am not. The reason why I hate Ten Hag is not because of his tactics or whatever, but when he comes to the media, he's supposed to mellow himself. You are poor, mellow yourself and fix your team. You can't just say you want to sack a manager who always win trophy. You always win ball. What is trophy? That thing is that what Manchester United. Because I know Manchester United is a big club. They don't need that. See, a team like Real Madrid, if you lose 3 consecutive times, you might be sacked. Only 3 consecutive times. You just be poor in 1 month, you might lose your job. So if Manchester United say they are big clubs, why can't they have that this thing, make that, set that standard, so that when the managers come, there will be pressure on them to perform the way they should perform.
And then the players.
How can you start the APL and you lose 2 matches?
Some of them
against Brighton you lose, against Liverpool you take 3.
Then some of them are lazy. They are lazy. Even the FA Cup final, they could gather momentum and face City. But you know, they are redundant.
That match, I think there is something in that match. City did not play anything.
There is nothing in the match. The fact is that they did their best and won the trophy. You realize that the players are committed to do it. But you realize that when they need that kind of encouragement,
a coach that
will be on the touchline and be speaking to them. Look at Pep Guardiola. Look at Maresca. Are you getting it? Even when he's losing, he's up on his feet and making sure that things are going right on the pitch.
This guy doesn't do anything. He will just start to prepare. He will just start to prepare for them.
You know, every day they score them 2 or 3 or 7. Then he go take pen and paper. They write. But every day when they do the correction, you know they see the effect. And we just do like
they take pen and paper to do correction.
But
maybe the mistakes in the right. You know the correction.
Maybe the managers when they use pen and paper, they be shit. What is it? Van Gaal don't do before when Di Maria ran away. Di Maria came, he couldn't manage Di Maria. He ran away, and Di Maria came to say that he's the worst manager ever. Why does he say Pep Guardiola? You don't need that. You need to distract the players.
Talk the players. Use your mind. Use your brain.
See, Ancelotti right now. He chew them 1 pack. Then they bring the way. They do something. But we're serious.
Ancelotti they chew. He be serious.
He be serious. He chew the team out.
This guy. Anytime they lose, he won't make their voice serious. He go raise the whole match. He go right. Instead of you putting that thing down, shout to the players. You know right.
What is it?
But I want to go and address it in the dressing room.
Oh, but
if the problem is the motivation,
he can forget it going to the dressing room. He needs to jot
it down. Assistants.
He needs to jot it down when he gets to the dressing room and he can speak for himself.
We are on the field though. They are losing on the field.
The pressure mountain. Do you know why Klopp resigned?
No.
The EPL is not an easy team. Now you're on the touchline of an EPL team. My boss.
But when he was resigning, I look at the issue. I say, So this guy come to England, only one EPL win. Hey, about all the football they play.
You see how he retired? He resigned.
It was okay.
The previous season, he shot.
Yeah.
When he say they go second,
Pep Guardiola.
I go return.
But you know, say Pep will cause the thing.
Oh yeah, Pep.
I believe. See, the time Pep Guardiola was dominating EPL, Chelsea won the Champions League. Yeah. So I was saying that even though Pep Guardiola is winning the EPL, it's making the team better. The English team, it's making them better. Because you try to be like on the level with them, that will make you even better.
Set some standards.
Yes. So I'm really enjoying his stay in England. But I think somebody will say, Charlie, I think you have to leave small so that somebody to make it possible.
It's more it's how the say is living than staying. That's what he thought.
Oh, okay.
He's living there.
So me, so Manchester United, I don't think.
So as for him jotting things down, he wants to go and address those things.
If you master jota, you jot too much.
But if it's you have to jot before you go to.
No.
But some of the decision, I
don't understand. If he talks here, if as he like the 25th minute, you have taken 2 goals. That 25th minute, the job is on the field already. You don't need to judge. Go talk to them. Call in the water breakup. Speak to them. You what in the judge? No. The way they go is on progress. So make them change the things at the moment.
So that's why I know something.
That's why
what I'm saying for him is that I will always defend him here. You realize that it's not everything that you can tell them on the pitch that they will go and do. Some you have to jot it down. So him jotting down, you shouldn't have problem with that.
Every day they jot.
That's what I'm telling you.
Is it Brighton? You jot.
You see,
you jot Brighton. Liverpool.
They jot too much.
We call him jota.
See the last EPL match. The last EPL match, Man City versus Tottenham. See the time when some get there, 1-1, they go score. See how people that's for granted.
No, he will not
he will take for granted. I should say shit for him in this season. I should say that issue. Because 1-1 way Charlie the guy scorer. Like
you can see any Pep Guardiola student, they lose my danger jot.
No.
They pour.
They pour.
It is not to be free.
Vincent Company right now.
They pour. Yeah. You know about this people jot then they go like
So today we have given you we talk about United. They have serious issue. Though other clubs have issue, but United own is becoming. They have taken a loss as normal. Even if they lose, it's normal to them, and they should do something about it. And we will go from there. Watch football. We will give you more sporting entertainment, and you will enjoy and learn news, everything. Subscribe, share, enjoy our fantasy league to win a reward. Thank you.
okay.